Surprise! Well, I have to laugh because didn't really want to do this video right away, but I wanted to show the viewers of Mr. Moot and the Sacred Defiance subscribers as well as fans that I really have nothing to hide, that I am a normal person. I'm not ashamed of who I am, and I'm not ashamed of Mr. Moot. Definitely not ashamed of the message that Mr. Moot gives on the Sacred Defiance channel. However, the other reason, or primary reason I wanted to make this video was because of this guy who just recently opened up a YouTube on behalf of Mr. Moot. On account of Mr. Moot. Because Mr. Moot isn't so moot after all, is he? Because this guy opened up his account specifically to bash and try to decimate the character of Mr. Moot. I guess his name, he goes by Labhran Maclabhruinn. I guess he's a Scottish Highlander, an atheist Scotland. I don't know. I don't know if it's a he or she, this person. I have no idea who this person is. I don't have any known enemies. I have no idea why this person would attack me out of the blue, or Mr. Moot, excuse me, out of the blue, and try to assume that he's unmasking me and coming up with some sort of secret, like he's discovered something from the NSA or national security secrets that are being released. Like it's a big, huge deal. So what? Just like Tony Stark came out and said he was Iron Man, he still stood for and believed in what he fought for the same things. He believed and stood for the same things with or without his helmet. So it's the same with me. It's no different. There's nothing contradictory in any of my messages that I've ever done. The sad part about this guy, and I'll get into the freakiness or weirdness about him even opening up a account on my behalf, but what he's done is he's tried to, just like every other atheist, he's edited footage of videos that I've done years and years ago, along with Mr. Moot footage, to try to, like I said, decimate my name, to make me look bad, to make the character of Mr. Moot look bad. And what he's done further is to try to say that Mr. Moot is preaching satanic lies. I think he even puts a little subtitle under each of his videos, Flat Earth Liar. So apparently, not only is he against Christianity or my message of truth of Jesus Christ, but he's also against the flat earth. Or he or she. Like I said, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a guy. I don't know why a girl would do this, because usually girls aren't that hateful, but like I said, I don't have any enemies. I've done nobody wrong. I don't know who this person is. Furthermore, the video footage that he wants to try to use against me to make me look bad, or try, past footage that he's mixing with the Mr. Moot footage, is an actual social network experiment that a friend of mine and I did about 8 years ago. I think it was about 8 years ago, where it was kind of like not so much a bet or a dare, but just kind of in discussion, agreeing that if I were to put up a video claiming to be an alien and put some weird effects or visual or vocal or something like that, that you will be surprised not only how many views that it gets, but how many people actually believe what I'm saying. So much to the point that I think within the first year that it was up, or first 100,000 views or something, there were even people claiming to be experts at vocal analysts, that they analyzed my voice and determined that I really was an alien, and which I assure you I'm not. But it just goes, was trying to prove a point that that's how crazy these new age people get, and they'll go off the deep end and believe anything basically that you put out there and tell them. However, what this guy failed to show you was the end of that video, where I actually do steer people in the direction of Jesus Christ. I tell these new agers that the truth is Jesus Christ is the truth. If you watch that video, you'll see that. So again, nowhere in my career or in any videos that I've ever put up, including with especially with Mr. Moot, have I ever contradicted myself? It's always been the truth. And I know that you try to use this, sir, as one of your smoking guns to point out who I really was. There it is, read it, truth. That's all I'm about, okay? Here I am being transparent, letting you people know who I am. But who are you? I don't know who you are, and it's actually pretty creepy because a lot of this footage that you obtained somehow hasn't even been up on the internet for years. So I don't know how you got this footage unless you've been stalking me for the past 8 years like some creepazoid, or you're a government shill. I don't know how you even got most of this footage. And anybody watches your videos, the 3 that you put up about Mr. Moot, they'll be able to see that you've gone through great lengths, great details of research to try to expose me. And what you're doing to expose me is ridiculous, because not only did I just explain why I did that video and what it means, but you failed to even show the fact that I point people in the direction of Jesus, like I do with everything, with the flat earth, with everything. That's my number one purpose. Whatever it takes to send people or point people or guide people or whatever I need to do to get them to see the truth of Jesus Christ. Whether it's a New Ager, a Satanist, an atheist, whatever it takes, I'm going to try to steer you in that direction. Now, a lot of people called Noah crazy in his days. They thought he was a nut for telling people that a flood was going to come and he was building a boat and everybody better be prepared. Same thing. You don't think I'm going to face that kind of scoffing or persecution, then you're crazy. If you think that whatever it is you're trying to do is going to affect my message or stifle my message, then you're wrong. And let me wrap this up by saying that even if you're not a believer in Jesus Christ, you have to question what kind of fool, what kind of madman, crazy, sick person would go to this length to set up a new account to specifically attack somebody who's talking about Jesus Christ. That's it. I mean, you really got to wonder what kind of person this is. I promise you, just like the majority of the rest of them, they're all atheists. I guarantee you there's not one Christian video on the internet, or YouTube specifically, that hasn't been attacked by some atheist where they're either breaking it down and making fun of it and blasting it, bashing it, blaspheming, whatever you want to say, or they're taking clips of it and editing it out, just like this guy did to me a few years ago when I had a different account open. They all do the same thing. They don't like what you hear, so they edit pieces of your video as a Christian to make you sound like you're a nut or crazy, or that you said something wrong, or you failed to say the right thing, or whatever. And that's what they do. Same thing this guy did. This Labhran Maclabhruinn. So, I hate to tell you, buddy, but it's not, if anybody's gig is up, it's yours, because people can see what you're doing and what kind of person you are. Okay? Well, I mean, seriously. Why aren't atheists going out and attacking Hindus or Buddhists or Muslims? Probably not Muslims, because they're scared. They're afraid they're going to get their throats cut or something. Which I'm not. I'll talk about Muslims all day long. But that's for Mr. Moot to do, and I'm not going to get into any of that right now. The point is, this person, whoever it is, like I said, I don't have any enemies. I don't know who this person is. I don't know how they got all this stuff. But I'm just showing you examples, people, viewers. I wanted you to see them. Some of you might be disappointed now that you know who I am, because it takes away the zeal. And maybe that's what this guy was trying to do. But you know what? I don't have anything to hide. Apparently, he does. He's not showing who he is. He's not the creative one making videos. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe, perhaps you're jealous because you didn't think of it first. Or because you're not getting views and attention on some of your other videos that you might have posted on another account. I don't know. Maybe you're jealous that I've gotten over 1,300 subscribers just in a month and a half. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why, other than atheists attacking Christians seems to be either a paid, like they get paid to do it, or it's like the number one hobby of all atheists in the world. Like that's the only thing they know to do. And it just blows my mind that that people like this exist. So sorry, person, pal, whoever you are, it's not going to work. The only people that follow you and watch your videos anyway are your little crony A-trolls who you know, argue or oppose the truth anyway. And that is the bottom line of this. Anybody who opposes truth is going to try to destroy and discredit truth. No matter what form or fashion we try to present it in, guys like this, people like this, whoever it is, are going to try to destroy it and knock it down because they don't want the truth to happen. Which makes me feel, like I said, that it very well could be a government shill. Because I don't see how they got a hold of all this stuff. So that's something, a sick, twisted reality that we all need to be aware of. That's how desperate these atheists are. That they will go to these lengths. Okay? That's what I wanted to make the point. So, hey, sorry it didn't work for you, buddy. Sorry your gig is up. I guess you're going to have to come up with a new video to try to debunk me in some way. You'll probably edit this one all up to try to make me look silly. But you know what? The truth is always going to be out there. And this one will be available for anybody who tries to see your videos and doesn't know otherwise. So, you failed again, buddy. Or whoever you are. I don't know if you even failed again. You probably failed so many times in your life. That's why you attack people like me. But enough of that. I will pray for you because whoever you are, you do need help. There's something wrong with you. Okay? So you do need help. And spiritual help would be the first and foremost avenue that I would seek. So, good luck. And I hope the rest of you all keep watching Mr. Moot. Because I'm not putting up any videos on here. That's all about Mr. Moot. He's got a lot more to say than me. So, take care.